Over the past couple weeks, I've been testing out the UGREEN DXP4800 Plus, and honestly, it might just be my answer to cloud storage and the headaches that it's been giving me. Now, if you're like me and you've been dealing with high subscription costs, limited space, or concerns about privacy, this can honestly be a better long-term solution even for you. Quick heads up, this video is sponsored by UGREEN. That being said, all opinions are of course my own. Sponsorships don't change how I evaluate products, and as always, I will keep it real with you because all I have is my word. Let's start off with the basics, like what is a NAS, right? NAS stands for Network Attached Storage. It's essentially like your own personal cloud sitting right on your desk or in your home office. Instead of renting storage from Apple, Google, or Dropbox or Google Drive every single month, you just store everything locally on your own hard drives. You pay once and you have hard drives. There's no subscription. And honestly, that matters because cloud storage gets expensive fast. If you're like me and you're juggling thousands of photos that you take, you're professional photographer, videographer, you have 4K videos, creative project files that you need to store for clients from, months and months ago, or just even long-term backups of your family photos, and all that adds up. And with UGREEN, you can actually pay once for your hardware and your drives, and then you're done. To put that into perspective, like 2 terabyte cloud storage is around $10 a month. That's $120 a year. In 5 years, you paid $600 for space that you don't even own. With a NAS like this, you're actually investing in your own system and it scales with your needs. You can actually add up to 112 terabytes. That's 39 million 3 megabit photos or 76,000 full-length 1.5 gig movies. Like, you could back up your entire life, your entire media library, and still have room left over for your tax files, your client work, and that one folder that you pretend you're going to organize one day. And I'll be the first to admit, even though I cover tech products on this channel, I'm more so like in the consumer tech category. Things that you buy that you can play with and be creative with. I'm not Geek Squad. When it comes to networking and all that stuff, I'm not the guy. But this is extremely easy to set up and use. It also plays nice with a wide range of third-party HDDs and SSDs. So of course, massive storage check, we've covered that, but what about the speed of this all? This is equipped with a 12th gen Intel 5-core processor, and it can hit 1,250 megabits per second in transfer speeds, and that's fast enough to move like a terabyte of data in 20 minutes. It's kind of crazy. And that's helpful for me because the files that come out of the FX6 aren't small. And the raw files that I shoot on my GFX 50R, the massive raw files from 50 megapixel sensors, they're not small. And it's also just nice to have a backlog of, these YouTube videos that I make on here, client projects, stock assets like, transition effects and overlay filters and stock B-roll that I shot. Maybe I want to reference something again in the future and I want the full 4K unadulterated raw file. Now, one feature that actually caught me by surprise, I didn't expect to like it as much as I do, is the AI album assistant. Basically, it's the software uses smart recognition and automatically sorts your photos into categories like people, pets, foods, vehicles, that kind of stuff. All you do is type in a keyword and boom, your images, are surfaced instantly. It's kind of like on your iPhone, you type in, a description of something like beach, sunset, and it'll pop it up for you. It's really nice to have that on something that's not in the cloud. You have AI built in to your NAS on your desk. And it's honestly helpful when I'm looking for old photos of my daughter back, from 5 years ago or when she was born, or, different trips that we take. It's just nice being able to have the AI assistant kind of be able to point you in the right direction when you're looking for certain images. Now, let me reiterate, if you've never used a NAS system before, don't worry. Neither had I before now. Like, this thing is super beginner friendly. Setup is guided step by step from first boot all the way to uploading your first files. Installing drives, you just slide them in. There's no screws or tools, no panic, no Googling halfway through. How do I plug in this thing and do that? It's really plug and play in the best way possible. Now, this part right here is huge for my household, and that's the multi-user support and multi-device access. Now, that means your entire family, really just me and my wife, can share photos with each other through our NAS. And we can both log in at the same time from our phone, our tablets, our laptops, anything that's connected to the internet. We can log files and log pictures and share photos. Like my wife goes to the playground with my daughter, or she's at home with our son that's just been born, and she takes a photo, she can upload it straight to the NAS, and I can access it from work or from out in the car, from, you know, doing whatever. And I can look at my phone and see the photos that she just captured. And that's something that we do currently right now with iCloud and our family account. We both upload all our photos to that, and we are able to both, you know, have access to the photos that we take independently. And the fact that you can do that securely on your NAS without having to pay an exorbitant amount of fees each month and each year, all that adds up. And we're not going, our pictures aren't going anywhere. We're going to be taking more and more photos, so we're only going to have to buy more and more storage. But being able to get up to 112 terabytes and be able to store a ton of family photos is super, super useful, and something that's very practical that I think any family out there can benefit from. I'm a dad with the camera, and I take a lot of pictures. My wife takes a lot of photos on her iPhone, and we can share those with each other seamlessly. But let's talk security real quick. I know this is something that is really big for a lot of people out there. There's 2 big certifications that they got. I'll put them on screen because I do not know how to pronounce them. In English, your data is going to be safe, and also, like I said, it's locally stored, so you don't have to worry about, you know, being in some cloud and it getting hacked out there. You also get built-in security manager inside of the NASync system, so you can set permissions, control access, and monitor your data usage from a clean and easy user interface. Unlike traditional cloud services, no third-party surveillance, no mystery data mining. Your files are just there, and you set the rules. Now, if you insist on still having cloud services, like I use Google Drive, it's good to have redundancy. And the UGREEN NAS system actually does connect directly with Google Drive, which is helpful for migrating files, backing things up, or if you're upgrading your NAS system and you're taking drives out, you can easily upload it or, you know, download it from the drive as well. But you can upload it to the drive and have it there, and then when you upgrade your system, swap out your drives, you can download it all back onto your system. But there is a very seamless connection between your UGREEN DXP4800 Plus and Google Drive. Also, like I mentioned before, I'm archiving tons of footage, tons of different files from different cameras, different photos, RAW, JPEGs, MXF files, ProRes, Red RAW, and the NAS actually supports tons of different formats. I'll leave down below in the description which formats are supported. It supports everything. Think of it as any other hard drive out there. It's going to be able to support your files and store them safely. And just for comparison's sake, so you can see the speed, I'm going to upload this file up to the UGREEN DXP4800 Plus and also the Google Drive, so you can see side by side how fast they're going to go. I honestly see myself upgrading this in the future to even possibly be able to edit off of it. You can add NVMe drives, you can add SSDs, you can expand the storage, like I said, up to 112 megabytes. You can upgrade the RAM on this. So in the future, you might see a follow-up video with me putting this through its paces and upgrading it even further and making it better for my workflow. So is the UGREEN DXP4800 Plus worth it? Honestly, for me, it really, really is. I mean, if you've been struggling with, limited cloud storage, like I said before, paying ridiculous subscription fees per month, or you're just worried about your data privacy, this is probably the smartest tech investment you could make. If you have a small business, if you're a wedding photographer, if you do what I do, you make content on YouTube, this is a flexible way to put yourself in the driver's seat and control your data. But yeah, let me know what you guys think below in the comments below. Have you ever used a NAS before, or do you know what a NAS is? Hopefully you do after watching this video. Should you or will you ditch cloud services for something like this? But yeah, if this video helped you in any kind of way, of course, hit the like button on the way out. And if you want to see more videos like this and see my face more, subscribe for more videos. But it's been a pleasure as usual. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, stay fresh. Peace.